welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for joining us. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for Utah, coming out there with Mitchell. They've got Gobert. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. And then for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011. In this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Steps back and fires. And he connects with the jumper.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Dishes to Green. Harris setting the pick for Green. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And Utah has possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Here's Curry. Michael Conley making his last shot. Curry attacking. Can't get it to go. And Utah has possession. Number 23, guarded by Harris. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
You know, Utah usually matches up well with Eastern Conference teams because style of play is similar. Both Eastern Conference and the Jazz like to play a grinded-out physical game, and Utah has the bigs and the defensive mentality to thrive in a slower-paced game, and that's why they went 17-13 against the Eastern Conference.
On back to the Jazz against the East, did what they needed to do against the conference as a whole, winning more than they lost, but they also, Steve, had some key setbacks.
And the big one that I can remember was last year they had that 4-game road trip to the East Coast and went 0-4. And that was when they saw their grasp on a playoff spot start to slip away.
Philadelphia on deep. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Number 23 uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the dish to Harris. Number 21. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And he gives them a terrific option in the low post every time down the court. Even with multiple defenders around him, he knows how to create a shot for himself. Guys, there were a lot of questions about what went wrong for Utah last year as they saw themselves slip from a middle-of-the-pack playoff team to being on the outside looking in at the playoffs. One reason was their play on the road.
He's perfect from the line this time. As you said with the Jazz last year, getting wins on the road a big problem for them, and they just couldn't keep up in that category. You know, Steve, with other teams vying for a playoff spot.
Yeah, they finished 13 and 28 on the road, and that was what kept them out of the postseason. They just have to improve in that regard this year if they're going to get into the playoffs. Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen. Well, you know, when you play against the teams in the West, you need to have a solid front court or you're going to struggle. And last year, the Sixers thought they had the answer with Andrew Bynum, but he never played a game for them, so they really struggled against the West.
And trouble it was for the 76ers against the West, Clark, as you were talking about. They would end up with just a 12 and 18 record against the conference. And many wondering, Steve, what could have been.
Well, and 12 and 18 isn't actually that bad considering, you know, the state of the roster with the injuries and the new players. So I thought all in all, the 76ers fought hard most of the year, but they just didn't have enough in the tank.
Boy, 76ers had a season they'd like to soon forget. But the one thing they were able to do last year was win at home. Good thing, too, given how unforgiving Philadelphia fans can be. No tougher sports fans in all of sports than Philadelphia.
Gets it to go.
Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his first bucket in this one. And back to the 76ers at home. Never a good idea to be under 500 at home in a city that has booed Santa Claus before. Steve, luckily they were able to avoid that, going 23 and 18 here last season.
Well, maybe Santa Claus had a bad year that year, Kevin. I don't know. But look, I mean, if you're stinking it up in front of Philly fans, they're going to let you know. I mean, they're going to boo you. They're brutally honest. On the flip side, though, if you play well, they're going to back you.
Jazz leading by 3. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Number 23. And it's off from three-point range.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
0. It's good. This game is all even.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Conley with it. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
There's the pick. Doubled by Bogdanovich. From deep, Green gets it to go. Green's got 5 now.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Well, really a promising young roster for the Utah Jazz team, guys. A lot of blue-chip talent there. I think in a couple of years, this team has a chance to be one of the best in the West.
Jazz trailed by 3, and you got to give this Utah front office a lot of credit. You're right, Clark. They've only missed the playoffs 5 times in the last 30 seasons. Steve, that is a remarkable run.
What I like about Utah, too, Kevin, is that they seem to stay ahead of the curve. They make moves while they still have leverage. Dealing Carlos Boozer, Kirilenko, Deron Williams. So they've done a good job of getting value, getting assets, and continuing to look ahead. That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Here's Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Conley. Right side, Conley. Shot is blocked. Kicks to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Off the screen. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
He feeds it to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Inside, again, Philadelphia.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now here is Conley. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Conley's got his second bucket.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Six to shoot. Here's Milton. Buries the easy one. And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. A lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well.
And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point game. Number 22. And the 3 off target. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. No one covering.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Number 20. Again, Philadelphia. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Hughes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's the triple, and that one's good.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Philadelphia leading by 3.
Back on.
Tries a 3, and that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Off the pick. The offensive rebound. There's the pass to Ingles. From outside the arc. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Here's Milton. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
From past the arc. That's good. The 76ers leading by 3. There's the pick. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The Jazz shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. He kicks to Whiteside. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. 0-0. Drilled from 6 feet. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Clock at 6. Number 21. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Jazz trailed by 5. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Fires it up. And again, it's Utah.
Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
And a miss there on the triple.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Jacks up a 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That's good.
Tough matchup there defensively. He just doesn't have the height or the length to bother that shot.
Double 0. And again, it's Utah.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Number 21. Double 0. Up again. And the jam by Whiteside.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
76ers trailing. Number 21. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
They set the screen. 0-0. Again, the Jazz score.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Five to shoot. Number 11. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A big problem for the 76ers last season was finding late-game offense. I mean, you look at a quarter-by-quarter breakdown of how they scored, and they were second to last in the league in fourth-quarter points.
Number 21. The three-pointer is right on target. 13 points in the game. Utah calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, it's important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade for coming back on the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Jazz have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Well, back to what you said, Clark, about the 76ers. They had some players that could create on their own, but when things began to tighten up in the fourth, it helped Steve to have different shot creators, and that just didn't happen for them.
They were planning to play inside out, Kevin, when they had Bynum through the trade. They thought they could have a low post man who could dominate, but without him, they were really unable to find any sort of offensive rhythm with the rest of their talent.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Jazz have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Number 7. Again, the Jazz score. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Jazz. No good on the wing 3. Passes to Ingles. There's the screen. 0-0. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Zero. The 76ers with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Ingles. The shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Zero. Off the left rim and out.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
They set the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Jazz lead by 5.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
So it's Philadelphia now. Number 21. Harris dishes to Green. Number 21, defended by Gobert. Gets it to go. He's got 18.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Great open look there.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself, not in the least.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Drummond, covered by Conley. That one goes. Count. 5 points in the game.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your pass, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between game served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead. Utah's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And Utah again with the bucket. 29 seconds left now here in the second. 0, covered by Conley. Feeds it to Drummond. Working down low. 0. And the three ball is good. He's got 10. Here's Conley. He has 6. Throws it up high.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Up in time. No good on that last second attempt there. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Jazz out in front, up 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Sunday action is in full swing, so let's break down the first half for you. The Jazz are in a close one against Philadelphia. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. Some great work out there by Michael Conley. After 2, he's got 6 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And no quitting the 76ers. They came to win. They're gunning from distance. The three-pointer's been their prime weapon. Andre Drummond making his presence felt early. You can't complain about the way he stepped up. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back as we see the bronze statue of William Penn atop the Philadelphia City Hall. The 76ers trail by 3. Back to Green. Number 21, defended by Gobert. And that one's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And Utah has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. A fader. There's the block. Zero. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Utah's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. They set the pick. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Number 21. And the rejection by Gobert. Conley kicks to Mitchell. He passes to Bogdanovich. Takes it from 10. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Utah shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from Bogdanovich. The 76ers trail by 6. The feed to Green. From the arc. That's good. Green's got 8 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Utah with the ball. They get it back. Pass to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich. Again, the Jazz score. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Harris outside. Dishes to Green. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 7. 0. Over by Conley. Step back on that one and let it fly. He's got 12. Utah calls timeout. And Philadelphia making a change here. Utah leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And Utah another 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now the dish to Curry. The shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 22.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Right side, Conley. Right side, Conley. The shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Back to Reed. There's a screen. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead. Utah's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Number 30, defended by Bogdanovich. 0. Count the basket and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, he's very strong inside, particularly as a finisher. So even if you give him a hard foul, hard contact, nothing seems to bother him. And this guy, as a result, is a good scorer.
Exactly. That's about the only way to stop him once he's making a run at the hoop.
Jazz leading by 4. Passes it to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 3 rebounds now in this one. 0. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. On the wing, Hughes. No one near him. And that one goes long.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
He dishes it to Harris. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Harris. Gay outside. Pass to Hughes. Back to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Kicks it to Green. Harris setting the pick for Green. He feeds it to Harris. For the tie, count that one. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
The pass to Bogdanovich. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. And he nails the jumper. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Bogdanovich.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been...
The Jazz making a switch here. .139 left in the third quarter of the game. He kicks to Green. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
No, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here's Hughes. Feeds to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
For the Jazz, Gobert comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Bogdanovich in for Mitchell. 54 seconds left in the third. Four on the shot clock. Number 22. Another miss by Philadelphia. Utah's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Conley kicks to Gay. Steps back and fires. And the jumper is on the mark. Gay's got his first 2 points. Now here's Curry. Harris outside. And that's not going to go. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Jazz lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Utah.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
0-0. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trailed by 5. There's the feed to Drummond. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot is good.
Neither team having any trouble putting the ball in the basket.
Nope, nada. I mean, we haven't seen much defense either. I mean, both of these teams really locked into trying to outscore each other.
And Utah has possession. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. 0-0. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Jazz lead by 5.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Now here's Green. Here's Drummond. Again, Philadelphia.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Three-pointer. And good on the basket. Book it. 20 points for him.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
The 76ers trail by 6. Now here's Curry. Pass to Drummond. Defended by Gobert. Fires from 14. Another shot. He lays it in.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Utah calls timeout. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
And here is Conley. He passes to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
And Philadelphia has possession. Dishes it to Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Free throw good, Drummond. And both free throws good for Drummond. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shot off the pick. Shot is off.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
The dish now to Drummond. Over by Conley. The jump hook. And that one's good. 8 points here for Drummond.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. He dishes it to Conley. And the Jazz, another 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Pass to Drummond. Defended by Gobert. Post shot. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 8 here in the quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's Bogdanovich. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Bogdanovich has got 15 points here in the second half. The 76ers trail by 6. Kicks to Drummond. Defended by Gobert. Shoots it up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Not a lot stopping him here in the fourth. He's now 4 for 5.
Jazz leading by 4. Double zero. Guarded by Kerr. Back to Conley. Double zero. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 23 points in the game.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
76ers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Timeout called the 76ers. And the 76ers making a change here. Backing down is Green. He feeds it to Curry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Utah leading. Now outside Conley. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Down low, Drummond, defended by Gobert. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Drummond with the jam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Here's Bogdanovich. Right side, Conley. Right side, Conley. Shot from 16. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He kicks it to Harris. 18 feet out. Again, Philadelphia.
And the hot shooting continues, guys.
Yeah, it sure does, Steve. They've mothballed the defense, though. It's all about offense today.
Now here's Conley. Conley off the pick from Gobert. Here's the screen. And it's sent back by Drummond. The 76ers trail by 4. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
It's hauled in by Harris. And the 76ers shooting a superb 63% from the field. 76ers moving the ball around. Shoots the 3. Harris missing again. Utah leading by 4. 0-0. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Timeout called the 76ers. They're losing by 7. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. .25 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Number 21 hits it from three-point range. 27 points for him.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
.12 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Mitchell. And Curry pulls it down.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Feeds it to Harris. Number 21 sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Here's Mitchell. It's in!
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 0. Covered by Conley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And you can feel the energy throughout this building right now. What a huge shot. Big play on the front end to finish. Despite getting hacked, and great on the back end to knock down the free throw.
Here's Mitchell. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Green to tie it up. Hope they get it back. The 3. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up. And the Jazz call time here. Here's Conley. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
I think I can solve it. I can be your all, ain't no problem, baby. You can be more, but your
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell off a pick from Gobert. Mitchell passes to Conley. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got the first basket here in overtime for the Jazz.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The feed to Curry. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
And Philadelphia has possession. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Hits the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Number 23, guarded by Harris. Pass to Mitchell. And Utah again with the bucket.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
'76ers trailing. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The 76ers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Dishes it to Green. 0. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Conley with it. Mitchell gets to Gobert. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Great look there, but off target. To take the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Number 21. 2 shots.
That's the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Tremendous job at the foul line as usual. You can always bank on him in these situations.
To the paint.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And so here is Philadelphia. Zero. Over by Conley. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. 33 points for him.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Conley off the pick from Gobert. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 1.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Number 21, defended by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. The dish to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From downtown. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside, Green. To the inside. It's good.
You know, they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Kerr. Conley. Good!
That bucket was absolutely huge. The defensive stop and sealed the deal.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 1. 11 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot on an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
Zero. Yes! Here's Conley. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Man's never been in marquee with a shutdown, eh? Trust me, daddy.
Hey, man's never been in. When it's shut down, that's not me and it's shut down. Ring, 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 it's shut down. Hey. Fashion week and it's shut down. Went to the show sitting in the front row in a black tracksuit and it's shut down. Touch the road and it's shut down. Boy, better know when it's shut down. Yeah, take time if a man want to try me. No time. Usain Bolt when I run up on stage, I pick up the mic and it's reload.